Well, shiver me timbers. I never expected to see the day when I was more entertained by a Netflix movie than I was Pixar. Sony Animation's entry into the typical generic Netflix schlock centers around three Korean pop icons who keep demons of the underworld at bay with song and saber, and Elio, a simplistic story by Pixar standards about a boy who dreams about being abducted by aliens because he doesn't know how to fit in with his classmates. I guess this kid doesn't know step 1 in the Alien Handbook of Exploration. Let's just say they'll be going into the unknown. The theme of both movies focuses around the main characters hiding the truth from their friends, which puts them in grave danger. Before the end, they will have to come to grips with the reality of their situation if they want to save the day. I'll break down some key points while trying not to spoil anything. K-pop Demon Hunters draws on elements of Korean mythology, demonology, and infectious bass beats from the East that, while banging, might not trigger every buttock to bounce, but anyone who knows Blackpink and BTS will OD on this shit. The Huntrix trio cuts through waves of demons with little effort until they are confronted by an upstart demonic boy band who threatens to release their lord Guima, the ruler of the demonic underworld. The Saja boys have one mission: steal the girls' fans along with their souls to feed their master until he has the power to break through the weakened barrier and take over the realm of the living. At first glance, I felt a little misled. The trailer makes it look like Rumi, Zoe, and Mira will be sending fools to hell with well choreographed action sequences divided by musical numbers. A few minutes in, I had to remind myself that this was a PG girl-centered plot, unlikely to be resolved by an epic battle between deadly damsels and demonic tentacles. After all, it's Korean, not Japanese. Despite a lack of testosterone-driven global destruction, K-pop Demon Hunters is a fun watch with charismatic characters and a tight 94-minute runtime that only takes its foot off the gas to toss in a laugh. Trumpet, there is no girl bossing to be had to make you wonder, why did I pick this movie to try and bond with my daughter over? The songs don't rise to the level of Let It Go or any of the other earworms, but you will be kicking it on your couch or rocking out in the movie theater. I was even cutting the rug. Well, you can't cut a rug in your seat, but you know what I'm saying. Rejoice! I'm happy to report this is not the story where the trio had the power all along and only needed to stop letting everyone else hold them back. Fathers, I know the songs are funky, but you have to pretend like you're not down with this so your daughters will think it's cool enough to watch it with you. I am adding this movie and all of its songs to my playlist. I give K-pop Demon Hunters Before I get into that score, I'd like to get your thoughts on K-pop Demon Hunters. If you saw it, did it hit its mark, or are you like other people pissed because they do not have all hands on deck trying to figure out the Spider-Verse trilogy? The new wave of family movies where the antagonist is actually the evil within us all or some big misunderstanding is starting to chafe my ass like a chastity belt. Oh, I suppose you think ninjas don't have virtue worth protecting. Spotlight on Elio.
It's really happening.
Pixar's latest release is no Elemental. It's not even turning red. If you like turning red more than Elemental, just go fight amongst yourself. Like any wholesome family flick, the movie starts with the main character, Elio Solis, having a rough go of it socially after his parents' demise. Disney Pixar, where nuclear families can go themselves. Forced to live on an Air Force base with his Aunt Olga, he dreams of being whisked away on an off-world adventure where he can rid himself of bullies and the reality of awkward social interactions. If he's catching hell on easy mode, post-puberty rejection is going to stretch his crop circle. One special night, Elio is spared a pummeling when aliens intervene, beaming him up to the mothership. Freeze. Remember I said both Elio and Demon Hunter share a plot point, where Rumi, the lead singer of Huntrix, hides the secret of her cursed origins. Elio hides what should be apparent to everyone with half a brain willing to do an ounce of research. He is a goddamn kid. The premise of the movie hinges on aliens who can navigate the universe, have universal translators, tractor beams, and wormhole transit, being unable to separate adolescent humans from full-grown adults. Pixar Disney. I digress. The aforementioned snake in my boot, where the danger is no longer an external threat, I am afraid to say Pixar's latest outing is a victim of. Every now and then, they have to offer up a burnt offering to the mouse on high. This is that sacrifice. Elio isn't bad as a movie or a family flick, but for Pixar, it's a bit of a facepalm. It has no magic or deep meaning in this one. In the end, the movie reminds you to love those around you and never underestimate the power of family. I myself come from a well-adjusted family, so duh. In summary, I give those K-pop divas, my new best friends, a 6 out of 10, which for Netflix might as well be a 10 out of 10. Elio, on the other hand, gets a 6 out of 10 for family movies. For Pixar, it's a 5. So sad. Thanks for watching. If you like my style, click on one of these videos. Leave me a like. Remember the wise man says, you can pick your friends, you can pick your nose. Who that say I ain't got no